Okay. Man, oh man, oh man. I need to go to my settings real quick. Make sure everything is where it should be, because a lot of times YouTube likes to play this little game called We Make You Think You Did It, but you didn't actually do it. What's this? What's the opening thing telling me again? Please don't tell me to increase it again. So I need to up my bitrate to 128 kbps. Fine, I'll go to settings and do that. Ever since I upgraded my internet, my stream's been telling me you can do more now. Oh, the audio's right here. Doesn't look like it's showing. Hey there, guys and gals. I'm still adjusting some stuff here. Where is stop video? Oh, here it is. Audio. Okay. It's not giving me any kind of options where I can adjust that in the stream directly. Even with the streaming output, I've upped the bitrate, but it's not letting me update the audio bitrate. And when I go to audio, just saying track 1, track this, track that, track everything. I don't think I can while it's streaming. I am doing well. How about yourself, Mr. Mr. All? Huh. I don't think I can update this. Why is it telling me that I need to update the audio to like 128? Well, there's no recorder going, so it doesn't matter. We don't know. I don't see any way to do that while its stream is active. It doesn't really give me the option here either, because it's not under the streaming platform. And the audio's got its own encoder with its own setup. I can't even actually modify those settings. So why is it recommending I up it to 128 when there's no need? Cancel. Alright, well, let's get this down. Oinky, poinky. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think it's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me see here. Are these? Do a reload on that. Reload on that. Reload on that. And I guess a reload on that. Alright. Done. 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 Multiplayer. MC. Oh, that's if it wants to load. Of course, it did that silly thing that Donut used to do to me all the time. Well, still does to me, but... Alright, let's try again. There we go, it loaded. About frickin' time. Alright, we need to go to options, controls, mouse settings. I'm at 60. Let me test. Let's see here. Adjusting, adjusting, adjusting. Let me go get my mouse pad. Haven't used this in a bit. We're going to adjust this right here. I think it'll be fine right there. A while since I've been on this. Does it feel better on this than on that? Well, we'll just adjust. Spear DSMP. No freaking clue what the D would stand for. Deadly SMP? I don't know, that seems to make more fun. Okay. I have given my mouse pad a second chance because I stick with usually just the regular thing. I don't like to use it too often. But I think I need a little bit more mouse pad to hit. There we go. Keyboard's larger than sin. Alright. Adjust the DPIs here. This texture has a lot to do with it. Let's go here. You know, I want to try something because... Nope, that doesn't adjust it. DPI again. Alright, this is 300. This is about 600. This right here is about the 800 zone. Okay. There we go. Diamond SMP. Never heard of it. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in for a little sword. See if I get rocked or if I do just a little bit of this and that. Woohoo! We're jumping. We're being crazy. Woo! Ooh. Jumpy, jumpy. Nah, I don't 1v1 any viewers. Ooh, we're gonna have to lower that a bit then. Let's go, because I wasn't able to hit because he was moving around a lot, but let's see. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Still a tactic and still works. Let me see. If I do this, my thing is I'm trying to play with my sensitivity to get it to where I want it. That's been my biggest downfall when I'm playing. Is my sensitivity is a bit of a huge factor in my ability to hit. It really is. I'm either not getting enough of a turn or a bit of an adjustment. Alright, let's see. We'll go with this. Alright. Going in. Doinky doinky. I'm too used to Donut where you teleport and if you move you lose your teleport. This is a quote session, not a automatic TP. Yeah, I'm still trying to get a sensitivity down where I'm comfortable with it. Well, that was pretty good. Not too bad. Oh, trying to get these jump crits down. Trying to learn from this setup. I'm gonna try some side-to-sides now. Let's try some side-to-sides. Oh, he got me. Bouncy, bouncy. Getting comfortable on this. Alright, let's try it this angle. Oh, he got me. Not bad on the jump crits. Getting used to that. But it takes a lot of practice and a lot of skill. But most people that I'm seeing just run into each other's faces. Now, I'm comfortable on jump crits. I think my sensitivity is okay for now. What I want to start mastering is side-to-side swipes, where I can just catch them like this and keep going. I'm using 60 with 800 DPI too. Jump resets, are you referring to P crits? P crits are extremely hard to do. Extremely hard to do, but I have been practicing them, yes. Where I wait for them to nail me and then nail them back. So if they nail me, I go boom and then pop them. I usually can get them knocked back. But like I said, I'm only practicing one thing at a time as I'm entering. I'm not trying to mix it all in yet. So like I was practicing jump crits on those first two. Now the next ones I want to do is a little side to side. You need a boycott on the Marlow? What are you talking about? Besides, I don't think Marlow owns this server. Or is it the coder who's the owner of this server that's been coding Marlow's cheats? Have fun. Tough one. I watched all of MXZ's video. I've been trying to convince him to get on the donut. Bro needs to try something new, get a fresh start. I focus so much on the PvP and the drama. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been learning PvP, sword PvP. I'm trying to get down jump crits. And one thing I want to try to get used to is side-to-sides. But I gotta get the timing down. Takes a little bit. So I'm going to try some side-by-sides on this next one. No jumps. No jumps, no jump crits on this one. I can jump, of course, but obviously. So we're gonna try this. Let's do some side-to-sides. Woo! Side-to-sides. Tell what this dude's doing. Alright, well that was strange. I'm not sure what that was. Show some respect by saying good game. Woohoo! Alright, no jump crits for me. Learning as we go. This definitely seems like this guy's just as new as I was. I'm just trying some side-by-sides. Trying to get side-by-sides down, but that takes a bit of work. 1, 2, 3 for unstable kit. Don't matter if she's a girl, cheating is cheating. Boy, these guys are going on and on about the Marlowe video that Eximity just released. Ha! Oh boy. No, I don't want to be one of viewers. I've had bad history with viewers taking advantage of the way to clout spam, and if they're really good, they'll just keep killing me over and over, and that's not training to me. I want to face randos, train myself, get better. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I don't think I'm going to struggle with putting everything together. I've just got to get used to how to catch people with aim. And that's something I've really got to get used to, because that's my biggest thing, is catching people with aim when I'm hitting them. I'm trying to practice side by side, so I'm going to avoid doing a crit jump spams, because I was practicing those literally most of the night before I went to bed. So I've gotten pretty comfortable with doing crit jumps and crit hits with jumping, but my thing that I got to get used to is side-to-side swipes and timing that bar without doing fluttery flaps. So we're going to restrict ourselves, no jumps, no anything. We're going to do side-by-sides only and get sweeping attacks. So side-by-sides, even forward sweeps. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but he wasn't really doing a lot of jumpies, and jumpies can be helpful. Oh, bro's lagging. Oh my gosh. I know it's not me doing the lagging. Well, holy bananas. That dude had super lag. And I know I wasn't lagging. My MS rate's been under 40. Alright, restricting myself to side to side. We're doing swipe attacks. Alright, so I practiced jump crits literally for almost 8 hours. Trying to get that down. I think I've gotten comfortable with that, but I'm not... I'm like moderate at best, probably even barely moderate. But I need to get I need to start practicing the swipes and side-by-sides. That's my biggest thing. I got to be able to swipe, do that. Oh, hang on. I see a lavender wants to accept that. There we go. Now what I need to do is, okay, so I've done jump crit practicing. I've done practicing swipes today during stream. What I really need to practice is P-crit. I think that's pretty good idea. Like, let people hit me, then hit them back. But I think you only take advantage of P-crits when they do swipes. You can't do it while they're critting you out. That doesn't really work too well. There's jump crits, swipes, P-crits. They swipe you, you jump up, and you crit them back. But I need someone to practice that with. Yeah, I do. I kind of do. I may have to find a teammate that's willing to allow me to practice P-crits on them, where they swipe me, I can jump, and I can try to do a P-crit. They swipe, I P-crit. They swipe, I P-crit. I gotta find someone trustworthy. Someone who's not going to take advantage of just looking to get free kills. Alright, so let's jump back in. We're going to restrict ourselves to swipes. So we're strictly sticking with swipe attack so I can get used to timer on the thing. Oh, bro's running around. Oh, he got me. That was some interesting all-around me movement. I guess we gotta try to maintain some distance with this guy. Got him. Yay! But I didn't resort to any jump crits. Strictly swipes. I'm starting to see how the swipe side-to-sides work. You gotta hold down shift while you do it. Oh, he'll get me on this one, but... Oh, I got him. Yay! So both our aims were terrible. And not too bad. Okay. Hello, Dr. Anvil. Alright. And no, Lavender, I haven't practiced comboing. I just kind of do it. Because comboing requires me to understand spacing of at least 3 blocks or more between weapons, so I've got to get that down. I've comboed people off, like I've gotten them held boom, boom, boom in 3 hits before they get out of it. But what I need to do is I'm practicing just side-by-side stuff. Look, we get it, chat, people that are on here screaming at the top of their lungs. Marlo's a cheater. We know we get this. Marlo's not even a girl. It's shocking to me everyone's still believing that. Alright. That's kind of painful to see. I guess we'll find out soon enough whether or not. People all over this about that. Alright, let's restrict ourselves to sweeping attacks only. So, just like before, I practiced for 8 hours on jump crits. Well, bro made me do the thing. I had to catch up to him, but I couldn't do it. Okay. Sweeping attacks only. Keep it restricted. No jumps. I didn't get a jump crit, but he made me jump when I was trying to speed him. Speed blitz. Oh, what the heck was that hit? Okay, not bad. Getting used to sweeping attacks, though, is going to take a little bit. I'm only practicing sword at the moment. I intend after I practice sword, I'm going to get into UHC. I want to start doing UHC is ultra hardcore, I assume, or something like that. I just like limited resource combat. That's always fun. And I am going to be practicing more CPVP. But I'm trying to get down sword and stuff, so I'm not super terrible and bad at it. I just want to be moderately good. Moderately good. I just got to get these side to swipes down. That's my biggest thing. Like, now I'm understanding, like, I've got to do this. So you go forward. I just wish they didn't have speed 3 on me so I could tell when I'm sprinting. Alright, now I'm sprinting. Toggle. 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 If it's toggleable, I should just be able to push shit. That resets too fast because of spawn. Gotta get comfortable with side to side. That's my biggest thing, is the side to side thing. Jump crits are not exactly difficult to do. You just gotta know to let go directional button and push space and knock the crits down. Alright, well, let's jump in, restrict ourselves to the side-by-side stuff. No jump crits at all. We're gonna stick with sweeping attacks. Woohoo! Oh, he's got main pair skin. Yeah, main pair's great. I do like his combat. Main pair's not too bad. Doinky, doinky, doinky. I do enjoy main pair. He's pretty good. No, don't make me crit. I don't want to do jump crits. Side apple. It's an interesting name. Okay, so those were just sweep attacks. Still practicing sweep attacks. Gotta practice. Alright, side by side, still. Pop, 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 pop. It's one thing when they're running at me. I want to get some side by sides down like that. Because sweeping attacks are a good way to create distance, though. Unlike crits, which are just jump and spam, jump and spam. Okay, like this. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Ew. And then I want to jump on Donut and get some PV crystal kits built again. Woohoo! Oh, he got me. So he's practicing, he's doing everything, so. Well, he got me. P-crits. I mean, well, not P-crits for me, but still. Okay, well, that was good for today. After all, I spent like 8 hours practicing freaking jump crits. I want to practice sweeping attacks next for the next few streams. Just restricting myself to sweeps and getting down combos. That's a big thing. That's if Donut will ever let me join. It's been having this weird little issue where you can't connect. It takes it a little bit. It's almost like you're quoed like 2B2. 2B2T. Very weird. Very weird. Okay. Well, he's got essentials, so he's using one of the animations to lay down. That's interesting, because normally the name tag tends to follow, but I guess essentials found a way around that. That looks ridiculous. That looks ridiculous. Alright, let's slash home. We'll head to the regear station. Alright. Alright, we're at the regear station. I need to add stuff to this one, I believe. Or was it this one over here at the corner? Yeah, this is the one. I need to add gear sets and stuff to that. So, boom. This. Gonna need that. Okay. Do I have enough to get these all geared out? I think I do. Hey there, Mr. Frogs. Alright, now we need to grab chests. I need a... Do I have a chest on me? I don't think I do. Oh, excuse me. Holy bananas. I might want to load up on blaze rods, because that was the suggestion. Blaze rods, anchors, crystals being some of the big ones. Golden apples was a big one too. I don't think golden apples would be that hard to get. People just have to mine gold. Ender pearls. Those are a fun time. Alrighty then. Alright, I'm going to grab some stuff. I just gotta think, like, I need a chest. Slash chest. Oh, the auction's being restarted. That's why it's being weird. Alright, let's go to shop then. We'll just use a shulker then, I guess. Didn't think I'd be using a shulker for storage like that. Alrighty. So I'm gonna need 9 helmets. So let's grab those slash order. Is orders being reset too? Are they restarting everything right when I'm getting ready to live stream? So now I can't, you know. Oh, they are. The sheer cruelty of it all. Someone's actually paying out 333 million for a Electra. Interesting. Interesting. Slash Electra? What did I just get? It's in here. Is this one got cursive binding on it? That's why. Nah. Alright, can I finally open up my stuff? Let's see. Will it let me? No, it will not. Boo, I say. Boo. Was that supposed to? Yeah, I guess it's in there. All together, yep. I don't want to get Mojang targeting me. Right, I'm just trying to think, like, why I can't. Broskies, can I open up my orders? Let me go to slash. Let's go to team home. Oh, now my Minecraft's doing all kinds of weird things. Yeah, Donut's doing some restarts on some stuff, so I'm back in the away from key area, of course, slash team home. Let's see if it's possible to open it from here. It is not, so it's not a region thing. How about... Oh man, well, would you look at that. Oh my gosh, everything is just... It's doing it all around, region to region. I can't access orders, I can't get on auction house, I can't do anything. Interesting, interesting. That's not even letting me log in now. There we go. I'm back in the away from key area. Wow, I can't even teleport around. Really? Oh, they're under maintenance. Is that what's going on? Now we gotta wait 5 minutes because it's doing the restarting thing. Well, how's everyone else doing today, huh? Things going well? Enjoying Donut randomly booting some peeps? Telling us no, we're not allowed to do that? Because I had to delog multiple times? Which base? The one on GK or the one on Donut? And also, suggestion, don't build any new bases right now on Donut. It's probably just better to wait for the world border to expand and then start like that. Yeah, it's sad GK's restricted to factions. That pretty much tells everyone where your base is at almost immediately when they go over it. Can we finally get in or no? Nope, still gotta wait. Joining my team. Well, I'm not on GK anymore. I've basically gone to other things. I've been on Block SMP a little bit now, MCPVP. My team on Donut. I mean, you were allies on the other thing, and I can add you to it. What's your question referring to, Frog? What are you referring to? All-time high when released looking for things? Like, what do you mean? I played GTA 5, and I played Vice City years and years and years ago when it first came out, because I'm that old. So what are you talking about an all-time high, though, with Donut? Are you referring to base searching when the border expansion happens? When the border expansion happens, the one thing you're going to want to do is build an Ender Pearl cannon to fling yourself thousands of blocks instantly, because you're going to have 30 million blocks to build out to, and I would probably build out at like 5 million once I'm out there. Because all the bases I have currently, I've been putting off building a new base because of the border expansion. My e-chest is full of shop items, because those are going to be a big one. Well, I've been practicing for about 16 hours over the last 2 days. I practiced jump crits, and I've been practicing sweeping attacks. But the thing is, Jur, I just need a trainer that's more in my zone, because you're a little bit more chaotic, bro. You're a little bit more chaotic. I don't think you've ever trained someone who wants to focus on certain aspects first and continue to set goals and then move on to the next aspect. Because I've been restricting myself to one stream where I just did critting. I restricted this stream where I was an MCPVP club just doing sweeping attacks. And then I did another stream where I was just practicing combos. And then offline, I was practicing just critting. Yeah, but there's no way I'm playing on your sensitivity, dude. Not ever. 31 is a terrible sensitivity to play on. I tested that with DPI. I tested your sensitivity way too low, bro. Way too low. I mean, way too low. Can I finally get back on Donut? No. Nope, still gotta wait. Well, my 60, I finally got it down. I've got 60 sensitivity on 800 DPI, and I'm very comfortable with it. I can combo, I can fly, I can do my stuff. For some reason, I faced some guy on MCPVP who for some reason was floating the whole time. They were just floating. And I couldn't tell if they were lagging or if they were juicing, because the moment they started floating, they just started critting me out almost instantly on every single hit. And I'm like, is this guy cheating? And the way he bragged about it in chat, like, ah ha ha, I owned you, ha 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 ha. I'm like, he's probably cheating. The dude was just floating. He was just floating and critting me out like floating the whole time. He didn't jump or anything. I don't know, that's a heck of a massive lag spike. He was still moving around and I was able to see him visually. So he wasn't bugging out like jerking from side to side. He was just up in the air. But I had myself restricted to sweeping attacks, and so I, instead of critting him out while he was floating, I didn't. But I've set these restrictions myself. I gotta work through them. Gotta work through them. But can we finally join Donut so I can go work on my stuff? Alright, we'll do a refresh like this, and then we'll come back to it. Let's do this. Okay. We'll play it. Go to play. Oh, terrible, terrible, not able to log in. What? I was in the middle of working on my crystal kits. No, I can make an Ender Pearl cannon. Once the border expansion happens, I'm going to have the specs for it. I'm going to build it, and then I'm going to use it to throw me and Jur thousands of blocks out so we can get to different locations. Because once that... Nope, still doing that. Bless you, weirdo. Bless you. At least your brother's sleeping. Holy bananas, I cannot get back on there, and I have kits and stuff down that I'm not able to work on. No. Well, dude, you were part of my original team before it got deleted, but then you stopped coming online. I will travel with you like a potato. Well, Jer, once the border expansion happens, I'm going to we're going to go into the overworld and we're going to set up a pearl cannon, and you and I are going to fling ourselves thousands of blocks out to get up way ahead. Because what I want us to be able to do is get millions of blocks out. I just want to get millions of blocks out, like millions, because I want us to build like a stash that's just huge, huge and incredible. But no randos. You gotta stop inviting randos to bases that we make together. I don't know why you do that. You just keep doing it. You lost? Lav, we were online when our original team disbanded because of the update when the big glitch happened. You didn't come back online. I even messaged you on Discord saying to re-add you, but you never came back on. I mean, we tried to re-add you a couple times. I like to be flung thousands of blocks so that way we can get it. SP737 released a video where he literally flung himself up in the air during an event on, I think it was the Money SMP. And he flung himself up in the air in order to survive, to win the event, because he was being very clever about it. And an admin teleported him down from where he was at. And he ended up getting killed in the event, but they ended up giving him the victory instead because the admin shouldn't have teleported him back down and got him killed. Now, if only I could frickin' get back on Donut. Oh, are we almost there? Are we almost there? Are we almost there? There we go. Orders finally opened. Oh my gosh, that was not fun. All right, slash home, regear station. D parts, D parts, D parts despawn. Yeah, I know items despawn when they're on the ground for that long. I'm confused by what you mean by that. Well, that's not going to affect us. It's just going to be a pearl cannon. Pearl cannon's not going to be an issue with that. All we do is deposit our pearls, and then we activate the cannon with the redstone, and it sends us flying. Well, you're on tablet. That's not shocking. Tablet's autocorrect systems are hilarious. All right. This was my set aside. That was my stuff to get the things. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Okay. We just need to get this filled. Let's go to orders. Let's see if it's finally working. It's working. It's just slow as molasses. Reminds me, did I put in the pants with the, yeah, those got Swift Sneak. Good, 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 good. Wait, do these got... Ah, they don't have Depth Strider. I am sad now. I can't go without Swift Sneak. I can't go without Depth Strider. I need them both. They're just too useful not to have. Swift Sneak makes it possible to do 1x1s very quickly. I just can't be without them. That makes me sad. Alright, we're going to go to orders again. We're going to grab the helmets. Alright, then we're going to need... Where's my dune? That. I should do a loot drop today. Not a crazy big one, just a small one. Thinking about it, thinking about it. I have no idea. My autocorrect is you're on a tablet, which is the same as a cell phone. It's just a bigger screen. All right, I need chest pieces / order. I need my tide. All right, put those back. I guess this is where we check our pants. I might just resell all these because for all intents and purposes, I need Swift Sneak ones. It's just a, I'll live with it for now. The only thing I'll resell is probably the ones that got any kind of patterns on them, like this one. Let's get that into sale. Oh, sweet. Order. I will consider that, Mr. Juror. I will consider that. Boy, everyone's using thorns lately. Oh, those are protection 4. What am I thinking? Wait, this is blast proc. It's spit them back out, so we gotta refresh. There we go. Finally, it's sold. Oh my gosh. So I need to buy diamond leggings, mending, unbreaking 3, and blast protection 4. It's not too bad. Oh, nope, someone bought it. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Can I beat him? Got it. All right, now we just need a couple more leggings. Detapping you, draping you. What? Yeah, he started using thorns about 2 months ago. Autocorrect is very weird. All right, let's try to get these / orders. Let's go here. There we go. Okay, then we can put those in here. Boots. At least the orders are working now, though. Weren't earlier. Alright, now we need this. Plus, where is it? Snoot. Yeah, that'll work. Boom. All right. Armor's done. Is that an eyeball? I don't know what that is. I only believe in griefing bases, Mr. Lavender, when they're a base that we spend $210 million on, and we try to get it to work, and the base fails miserably at working, and the person who we were building it for, or helping them repair it, was under the impression, oh, don't worry, I'll make it work. It's like, no, you weren't going to make this nightmare work, so we blew it up. That's the type of base that I'm cool with griefing. If you saw the brain pain that we went through, it wasn't fun. I am not of the opinion of griefing bases. I don't like it, but it does happen. I wonder when something like that happened. Yeah, it's not like I made a short about it or anything. All right, let's see. I need 9 lovely shulkers. Yes. All right, that right there. There. That right there. That. All right, and we're going to put that there. Jerry, you should stream your MCPVP. I mean, if you got time to play it, you got time to stream. Let's go to orders. We got to grab everything. Ooh, excuse me. All right, we got to get Turtle Masters. Sad MCPVP won't let me use Turtle Masters. Sad, sad, sad. He turtled. Yes, he did. All right, let's see. Slash orders. Go here. I need to grab this. I'm looking for a specific trainer who's going to focus on 1, jump critting practice, sweeping practice, and combo practice. P crits I will practice much later. I'm not going to be working on those for a while. P crits are very hard, as I found out. I tried to practice them for 6 hours, and boy oh boy, someone sweeping attacks you, you got to jump at the right time and then crit them. Very difficult to pull off. But if I am to be trained, I want a regiment. Like sections, not just go in there and fight and figure it out. It's like, what? That's not going to help anybody. Need shields now. Then we need order, I mean not orders, slash shop. Slash shop. We need ender pearls now. 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Change the sounds too, that's hilarious. Did I accidentally count one too many? I think I did. Yes, I did. I did count one too many. Alright, sell then. I accidentally grabbed too many. Weird, I could have sworn I counted 4, but apparently I must have already filled up, yeah, 6, and then that would leave 3 more. Yeah, I did my math wrong. Did it very, very wrong. C/shop. I will consider it, Mr. Juror. But like I said, I'm still just practicing in my own way at the moment. Oh, well, there's the text I was probably expecting. Text now. Okay, and then we need /shop. But yeah, I'm going to be training in sword, then I'm going to train in UHC. One thing I got used to in UHC, though, is being able to get to my... There we go. Is getting to my... proper clicks fast enough. I'm thinking about adjusting my keybinds again. We live in the hood? Okay, grab this. /shop. Go in here. After I get these all filled out, I'm probably gonna jump back onto MCPVP and do some restricted stuff. Whoa, grab it. There we go. I was about to say, don't do it one by one. Because once I'm ready to go on Crystal PvP, I'm going to have some fun. That's going to be a fun time. Practicing a single-player world with Crystal has been a very interesting experience. Theobald's The Thing is actually a pretty darn good thing to use. Yes, I've been using Theobald's Thing. Pick me as your trainer. Honestly, Jer, I don't think I'll make you my trainer. I think I'll just make you my PvP partner. Like, where I practice PvP, like, do duels and stuff. Well, Jer, the thing is about Marlowe's situation with the whole Marlowe thing is here's what's funny about that. It's the fact that a guy acting as a girl managed to fleece It's Real Me into believing that Marlowe is actually a girl. It's Real Me said, "I love Marlowe," and didn't even know he was being fleeced. He had no idea. So this not only shows that Marlowe is not a legitimate PvPer, but it shows that It's Real Me is the true combat grandmaster and #1 overall player. But he also got fleeced by Marlowe, who was a guy, which was bad for him. Poor guy, he got fleeced super hard. Ugh, feel sorry for guys that get fleeced like that. Bro got fleeced and it stunk. Let's see, what did John just text me? I'm checking my text right now. We live in the neighborhood. I mean, that's where they get the word hood from. Okay, so these are all done. That's my inventory set up. It's over here, right? Yeah, right here. All right. Next is hotbar setup. So we're gonna have to put that in there. Let's go to shop again, grab some stuff. But yeah, what I want to do is I'll have you be my training partner. Sure. I think that would be better than you training me. I'll get an actual trainer, which I actually do have someone in mind who's actually very good at sword. They're actually a low tier 3. He offered to train me, so I might take him up on that. Because my goal is just to get a little bit better with sword. I don't want to be a tier lister or anything. I just want to be good enough where I'm not terrible. Like where I can actually survive an ordeal. And then practice some UHC. That'll be fun. Like getting practice to UHC, learning how to multi-materials. Now let me see here. I need my swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slash order. Let's go in here. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Slash order. I don't think there's anything else. It was a shop this time. Oh crap, I know what I forgot to put in those. I'm gonna have to pull those out because I didn't put in the right thing. I meant to do an extra set of crystals and obsidian. Gotta pull them out after I do the hotbars. Knew I forgot something. Splash Uncraftable Potion. I know, that's what they call it. I'm not sure why orders say that for it, but It's not uncraftable, obviously. Invisibility and turtle are in the game. So, no clue why it says that. It did it when I set up the order, too. It called it an uncraftable potion. Had me concerned, but turns out my concerns were unwarranted. Slash shop. Ender pearls. Slash order. And slash shop. We're gonna need... Oh, wait, I did add that to those, right? Yeah, I did. Definitely. That was almost too fast. Slash order. Up. Slash shop. Genius that I be. Oh, and Jur, if you're still there, start stocking out your e-chest with items from the shop, and make sure it's crystals, anchors, golden apples, dragon potions, and blaze rods. Turns out, with the way Donut's set up, I don't know if they'll fix it. Apparently, blazes don't spawn anymore. They don't spawn anymore. So, I would suggest getting a couple shulkers worth of that. Let me see here. Here we go. All right, let's get these out. I need to add a set of obsidian and crystals to these. I'm afraid that would be incorrect. Shop is definitely getting removed. I can't tell you how I know. I just do. Is that the right spot for those? Or right here? Yeah, right here. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't trust them to do that, because the problem is that they're terrible communication when it comes to updates and changes. Normal servers do change logs and tell you what they've changed. Sadly, Donut does not. So it could happen at random. That's why I already got my e-chest stocked up with things from the shop. I got all the arrows. I got 4 shulkers of ender pearls. I've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 of totems. I don't have to worry about totems. We can make a totem farm. Golden apples are a big one you're gonna need. So I did get 2 shulkers of that. I managed to get a bunch of shulkers of crystals. I got 1 of dragon. I got a whole bunch of shulker shells. The one that I really did, I got gas tears. I went ahead and got netherrack. I got glowstone dust and a blaze rods. The one that I really do need to get is I need to get anchors, because anchors are going to be at such a low percentage of craftability, because the materials you need for anchors you can only get from piglins. which is kind of silly. I think it's only from piglins. There's just a huge crafting recipe, and I'm not fully familiar with it, but I could be wrong on that one. Anchors is a recommended for shulkers. Why did I grab those? I had anchors on the mine and wasn't paying attention. That's hilarious. There we go. Got it put away. Perfect, perfect. All right, there we go. Here then, there we go. I love these little compact regear stations. You can make like 9 of them and stock them all up, and it's better than just one giant one. So easy. All right, let's get this stuff out. All right, there we go. Okay, and then I need to /sell just one, because I always leave one space open at least. Let's go ahead and get that. Gonna hold on to that stuff, of course. I think about, don't arrows of weakness prevent you from laying down stuff? This... Oh, you're talking about the update to shop. Yeah, they did. They updated sounds. I have no idea if that's copyright either. You can usually just Google it, and it'll tell you if it's copyrighted or not. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so all my PvP stuff is all stacked up. It's not a bad thing. It's pretty nice. Fully geared up, so that's 27 sets. Not bad. That's like full orders on both. Easy to fill, not too hard. The only thing is when we got to add our trims to it. It's really tough music. Music I like is what I'm playing right now, but I'm going to be adding some new stuff here to the playlist soon. Going to be adding a bunch of new stuff. All right. Oh yeah, I need to get this picked up. Don't leave anything behind that people can ESP. ESPing bastards. Alright, let's eat an apple. Oh, and I managed to make it to 105,000 shards. I did not notice. Okay. Where's I going to teleport? I think I did everything I wanted to do specifically today. I do have a short that I want to make out of today's stream. Definitely want to do that. Now, the thing that I'm going to watch because I want to react to it. There's Eximities. All right, let's go and bring up display screen. There we go.
Abandoned most of his life in order to put his complete focus on. It is officially over. Marlo, who is ranked as the #1 Minecraft PvPer on her own tier list, is officially completely exposed with this video.
Hilarious.
You might have seen a handful of videos about this topic, such as my last one, where I vented my frustrations about the current competitive Minecraft scene and covered a lot of accusations made against Marlo. With this, I will be going over Marlo's true identity, how it was pulled off, and who is involved and helped pull off this multiple-year run of fraudulency and mass manipulation. Before I continue, I want to say that I don't really like making these drama center type of videos. I want to make regular Minecraft content, so to help me out, if you could subscribe, it would mean the world to me.
That'll be even better, Eximity. Just join Donut and just enjoy some live streams with that. You asked us if you want to do that. We said so in chat.
A few days ago, someone joined my server claiming to have hard proof against Marlo, the #1 Minecraft player. I didn't see it at first, but my staff were intrigued and asked him some questions. He gave a massive story that my staff and I all agreed on to be too much to just make up. I added him because I was intrigued, and when we called, I was completely shocked at what I was shown. I really recommend watching until the very end. This is Marlo's true identity. Meet Danger Mario. He was known in the vanilla Crystal PvP community in 2019 and 2020 for being skilled, although while cheating, being a very, very good manipulator, as well as he would typically go on alternate accounts and inside people in order to grief their bases. This was mainly what he was
blowing it all up.
He eventually founded PvP Club.
Oh no, Mario's kinda cracked.
The current main PvP server for MC tiers, until he eventually disappeared and passed ownership to Jai Guy, the current owner, known for being quite skilled at coding and developing, who also used to go by iMagicalCats, who also just so happened to be Danger Mario's best friend. This is very important to know later. This was all a deliberate scheme set up over the course of years by Mario in order to take over the PvP community, and it worked. Danger Mario is Marlo, and here's proof.
Oh, whoops, how did that shut that off? Let's go back.
A scheme set up over the...
I saw that today. I saw Marlo's confession. Marlo's confession? I haven't seen anything about Marlo confessing anything. Yodea, what are your thoughts? I added a new room. Oh yeah, I saw you added 2 rooms actually. One is got your pearl. Well, actually no, you only added 1. Did you add 1? Yeah, you added a pearls room. And then you added some gear to the re-gear stations. Oh, I mean, guys, anybody with 2 brain cells could tell that was an AI voice. I mean, the first time I heard her voice was over 6 months ago. There was a competition done with a bunch of YouTubers that were fighting Marlo, and it was Marlo versus 30 people. For like a $500, $1,000 reward. And Marlo's voice, as soon as I heard it, I was like, that does not sound like a normal person's voice. It sounds like AI. And that's when I began to think, Marlo's definitely not a girl if they're using an AI voice on a female account. Doesn't seem accurate.
Course of years by Mario in order to take over the PvP community, and it worked. Danger Mario is
I've
Marlo,
got a fully
and here's
re-gear
proof.
stocked area, so thanks for the offer, Miner. I won't need it, though.
As you can see, he is being referred to as Danger. You can also see him talking about his ideas and plans for the Marlo persona, on top of sharing real and verifiable Discord screenshots from the Marlo account's point of view. As you can see, the screenshot actually occurred in the vanilla tier list Discord. On top of that, the screenshot was taken less than 2 minutes after it actually happened. He also showed early parts of the script, thumbnail, and other stuff for this video on screen, months before it was ever released. This is full proof that Marlo is Danger Mario. You may also recognize this thumbnail from a video that I released on the same day as Marlo's, which didn't last long before I deleted my channel due to backlash. As you can tell by these screenshots, Danger is incredibly manipulative and is completely conscious of all of the terrible things he is doing in order to control people. He was even going to have this specific person act as Danger Mario in order to beat the accusations.
Well, I can definitely say this. Danger Mario has created the biggest hustle in Minecraft history. Like, I don't think there's been a bigger hustle than this. And it's quite the dedication.
Now, I'm sure you all are wondering now if it's true that the Marlo persona was cheating in PvP. And the answer is a definitive yes. He spoke about it many, many times and has been very clever at hiding it over the years. For a while, he used a cheat client developed by a friend of his named SMP. However, they had a falling out, and now Jai, the owner of PvP Club, develops Danger Mario's, or as you know him, Marlo's, cheats. Mario pretty much abandoned most of his life in order to put his complete focus on this Marlo persona of his, and it paid off drastically. He has made an insane amount of money. That said, this is extremely fucked up and immoral. The level of social engineering and mass manipulation that has taken place over these past few years that we are only now catching wind of is completely
Listen, I don't have an issue with Marlo cheating at Minecraft or being somebody else on an alt account. That's not what bothers me. The only thing that bothers me about the whole Marlo situation is the fact that Marlo was a partial owner in the servers that the tier list was on, and then somehow becomes the #1 ranked Minecraft player while also being an owner. There's an extreme bias there. If you run a server, I don't believe you should be allowed to play on it like that and rank up. That is just terrible. So as far as I'm concerned, It's Real Me is the only true combat grandmaster, whatever they want to call it.
Mario was able to fool everyone as a girl because he always had a naturally high-pitched voice, and with a slight change of tone, was able to easily get away with it. The reason he did this was because he noticed that it was very easy for women to get popular in the community because of the envy and special attention they would receive simply just for standing out, as the majority of people in the Minecraft community are male, as you can tell by my viewership stats. We could see this play a part with the Marlo defenders blindly defending him and calling people who are accusing him, or her as far as they know, sexist. Now, I couldn't help but touch on this. The most disgusting part about Mario's lies is his creation of the peer plot, which I theorized to be a big part of Marlo's response video to the recent allegations made against her. The idea of the peer plot was that Marlo would create a group chat with some creators and some of the persona's closest friends and fake jumping off a bridge to commit suicide, ultimately faking the persona's death, all with the idea that it would bring them the most publicity. Now I'm sure because all of this is so absurd, a lot of you might have a hard time believing everything you were just told, and I did too at first, believe me. On top of this, I am going to once again show you the large amount of coincidences that people brought up years ago, suggesting that Marlo is an alternate account of Danger Mario.
Wait, so how do you guys know that Marlo is a girl?
She has her voice in some videos, and I talked to her in 2021.
Okay. Hey, wouldn't it be real funny if you guys were all just getting trapped? You guys were all getting like catfish.
Yeah. Around the video.
So fun fact about that thing with It's Real Me and Donut being catfished by Marlo, they actually were, and the best comment of the day I saw was they got ladyboyed like in Thailand.
Up. Danger, or Marlo, as we have known him for so many years, is an extremely sick individual, and the lengths he has gone to in order to manipulate the community for his own gain are so ridiculously absurd that I cannot help but feel for so many of you who looked up to MC tiers and enjoyed playing on the tier list, seeing as your owner and #1 player that you've known for so long is a complete fraud. Something that seriously caught my...
Okay, but bro, I don't know how to say this, but Marlo is should not be a partial owner and be ranked #1 player and low tier 1 in every category. At least with It's Real Me, he had a little inconsistency with his records. Like he was low tier 3, low tier 2, and low tier 1 and in multiple categories, and high tier 1 in multiple categories. But he had inconsistencies, which showed that he wasn't really cheating or anything like that. He just was like better at this than this. But he was still the #1 ranked
My attention is
player.
Marlo and It's Real Me's friendship. I really hope that after this video we can learn something about it, because this just does not look right at all. Take a look.
In the #2 position, we have her willingness to help.
Poor It's.
Marlo's always willing to help
got
me,
played.
no matter what. I find it really admirable. Marlo's truly the best person I have ever met. I hope we remain friends forever. I love her so much.
See, and this is my thing where anxiety posted in the top left-hand corner. It's Real Me, the real #1. Yes, he is the real #1. No disputes.
She makes my life so much better. Yeah, I mean, I saw the conversation. The conversation happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't know.
It seems manipulative as fuck. I don't know.
Bro, how am I supposed to know?
It's be honest, bro. Come on.
I mean, honestly, yeah, he does sound like he's being forced to say that stuff from before. It sounds like he's reading off a prompter and he's looking down, reading it, lifting his head back up, looking down, reading off the prompter, lifting his head back up, just reading from something. But regardless of whether he's defending Marlo or not, and whatever's going on with there, it's pretty obvious it's Real Me was played. He was catfished. There's no doubt about that. And that just happens. It happens to some of the best of us. It's part of life. You just got to move on. But It's Real Me is as shown in here, the real number one. He's the real number one legitimate player. There's no question anymore. Marlo has no stance. Marlo's illegitimate. I've been an It's Real Me fan for years. So
It's fuck. I don't know.
I liked his
Bro, how am I
growth
supposed to know?
as he was getting better at PvP.
Be honest, bro. Come on. Like,
Listen, bro. Disregard the friendship. Like, disregard everything. Look at the evidence presented to you. Like, this may not even be the person that you knew. Dead ass. Like,
With that out of the way, I'm going to list a few things Mario has done as a summary. Mario catfished the entire community as a girl in order to get special attention and treatment, and we don't even know the full extent of the malice that this has caused. Something a lot of you also don't know is that Marlo exit scammed the MC Tiers website infrastructure from the Jackpot MC owners that they spent thousands of dollars on.
Now, this right here might be against the law. This might just be against the law. I don't know what state or federal laws were violated when Marlo stole it because they were under contract. But for all intents and purposes, Marlo, aka Danger Mario, can be sued, not criminally, but be sued in a well, it's not criminal court, but I forget what the heck it's called. Claims can be small claims and be sued for stealing that like that, which is shocking to me that they were under contract and they didn't sue.
Fine, like, dude, like, we had so many DMs. We were working on this for like months, bro. So we signed a contract with, I believe, Enrico, and I think it was just Enrico. Oh, this is when she stole the website, bro. This is when she stole the website. In the contract, it was like part of the deliverables, like, oh yeah, we'll make the website, but you guys like partner with Jackpot MC, blah blah blah. But then she just like the whole time she was like working on her own server. Yeah, and the way we lost a bunch of money was she like kept saying, oh yeah, we'll release the server in like 2 weeks.
Jittered, the owner of Jackpot MC, has made it very clear to me that he would actually sue Marlo if he knew anything about him. Marlo also, obviously, cheated all the way to unfairly be known as the #1 player and create a full monopoly on the Minecraft community. Marlo also extensively continued to lie and make mass manipulation projects in order to guilt trip the community into feeling bad for him just to save face. And honestly, there's probably a lot more. Who knows what this guy has been capable of doing all these years. Now, Danger Mario, you calling anyone malicious is the irony of the century. You are literally the living hell of the Minecraft community, and your run is over. Thanks everyone for watching, and if you made it here, you have to subscribe.
I've been subscribed to you for quite a while, bro. Now, what's this exposed?
Okay.
Yeah, what's up? Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Let's see what this exposed thing is. Let's find out.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up? Do you see my screen?
Yeah. So just go to Telegram.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's me. I just talked to you on Telegram, and go back to Butter Possum, and then click on Butter Possum. Okay.
Yeah.
And then just like press the QR code. Press the QR code. That's all I needed.
That's all I needed. Hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up? Do you see my...
Well, that's that Marlo situation. It's funny to me that it all came down to this. The only reason Ximity's so pissed off at Danger Mario is because he got banned from tiered list PvP months ago. 6 months ago. And he was banned because he got caught cheating. But after serving his ban, he was never unbanned because there were mods on there that were biased towards him and wouldn't let him come back because they didn't like him personally as a person. So he asked Marlo, before he knew who Marlo was, to help him get unbanned. Marlo kept leading him on, saying, I'm going to help you get unbanned. But 6 months later, nothing ever happened. So because of this, Eximity was super pissed at being, well, catfished, of course, and being told, hey, this is going to happen. Don't worry, I'm going to get you unbanned, but nothing ever came of it. Can't really blame him for that one. Can't blame him for being pissed about it. Really can't. Nope, not at all. Oh, it's doing the loading thing again. My little toes sticking out of my avatar's feet that are made of rectangles. I thought you had to study. I thought you said you couldn't watch. What's going on? Oh, I didn't want to go on here. What am I doing? Boinky, 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 boinkity, boink, 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 boinkity, boink. All right. Now I'm going to restrict myself strictly to, dude, the first person who called me Diddy Hawk was in fact Variable. Variable was the one who was calling me that first, sure. And then everyone else started calling me that. So you know what? I decided to make that short after I found that song with Kim Jong-un and all that other stuff. And so I made it. So ha 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 ha. Variable was the one calling me Diddy Hawk for the longest time. Alright, I'm going to restrict myself to sweeping attacks only. And we're going to try doing some side-by-sides. Let's see if we can combo or do some stuff. We'll find out. Woohoo! Stun Slam isn't hard. You just bounce an axe back and forth. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't call it strafing. I just call it practicing sweep attacks. Trying to get side-by-sides down. Alright. Right, I'm getting used to. Like I was telling you, I'm still practicing, and I'm restricting what I'm doing. Practicing side by side by side. The thing is, though, can you strafe and... I need to test that. Let's see if I can do that or not. Doinky, doinky. Not sure why it feels like my right's always slower than my left. I got a good MS rate right now. Cool. Bro's lagging like there's no tomorrow. Ah, I critted him. That doesn't count. Oh, that was terrible. I did not mean to crit him there, but he jumped up and I thought he was moving sideways. Good gosh. Why is bro looking a different direction from me? Come on, bro. Don't do the things. Oh. Wait. Bro, pick up your sword. Pick it up. I'm not going to kill you like that. That is not a good win. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Okay. I was not going to kill him like that. That was not worth the kill or the train. Okay. I'll tell you the answer to all your questions. I've got to practice strafing. That's my thing. Because I want to get side-by-sides down. I spent 8 hours practicing crit jumps. And I'm trying to avoid doing them. But when bro and that last one was lagging so bad, he turns around on me right when I'm coming down and I critted him and it ruined the whole training arc. Because when they start running, you have to jump to chase them down. It's the only way to catch them. And then when you're coming out of a jump, you're waiting to catch them off the sides. Oh, boy. And yeah, I practiced. I've already spent 8 hours practicing crit jumps, so I'm okay on that. I've got to get strafing down. I really do. And then my next goal is to practice combos. I want to get comboing down. I want to be able to judge 3 block distances, hit them, 3 block, hit them, 3 block, and just keep comboing off by strafing. Because that's something I really want to get down. So practice makes perfect, as they say. Practice makes perfect. All right, we're going to get one more in. And we'll keep ourselves restricted to strafing. Oh, they left. Okay, well, what was that about? Why did they just resign? Okay, I can't explain that one even if I tried. I've never had anyone just resign on me before. All right, well, first time for anything. Yeah. Should I start doing some reaction videos? I could probably start doing that, see what might be reactable. Hilarious. All right, I'm going to take a break from MCs though. Man, I've been doing this for hours, and that's counting stream time too. Whew. 8 hours of time. Too much time. Too much time. Oh, excuse me. Holy bananas on a jiggly jungs. But I will do this if you're still there, Jer. I'm not sure if you are. When I start training in Mace, I'll let you start training me in Mace. Because then that probably will work better for me. So I don't mind you training me in Mace. Don't worry, we all know It's Real Me is the actual #1 player. Everyone does. People know. We've known for the longest time. Marlo is not. It's is. People called it out. It's done. It's done. Snow fabric. That bro's lacking because he's gliding on the air. No, just a whole lot of stuff. Chat is quite kooky for Cocoa Puffs. All right, I never did explore around here. What is all this stuff? Oh, they're doing stuff like that soon? Cool. Never did explore around here. What do we got? What's all up here? Click to customize player. What's this? Interesting. But I don't need to do that. But I think my 800 DPI with my 60 sensitivity is actually pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. All right. Well, that'll be it for this stream. I've got to make a call. So I will see you guys again next time. Calls in the air.